As President Bola Ahmed Tinubu on Tuesday conferred the team and officials with the prestigious member of the Order of the Niger for their outstanding performance at the 2023 Africa Cup of Nations, where they secured the silver medal. The president also gifted a plot of land and a flat in the Federal Capital Territory to each player. The president, who received the national football team at the presidential villa, expressed pride in the team and acknowledged their role in fostering unity within the country through their remarkable performance.
It is a great honor for me to receive you, the Super Eagles. Nigeria may not assert itself, but you win all the games. Find your way through the challenges, the humility, left your other clubs, and honor your country. You gave us a great excitement. Winning on a soccer field is not everything you stood for. I saw you soaking. I saw you sweating. And I admire you. And trust second, you are a true captain. You are a warrior. Osimhen is a Trojan horse. Lukman didn't look at anybody. I enjoy your camaraderie. I wish Nigeria politics is like that. I can't punch my host. Who is the chief host of the game? I will not conduct myself. I salute them too. As the President of Federal Republic of Nigeria, to all of you, I'm honoring you with national honor, members of the Order of Niger. There is a promise of one flat each for every one of you. Equally, we have been encouraged by our landlord, the Minister of FCT, who had promised a plot of land for each and every player.
Again, congratulations to the Super Eagles, well deserved. Dr. Abati, I heard you earlier saying, I hope that they make good on their promise. It's the most important thing about, the land and, the flat. I think it is beautiful to see the Super Eagles, being honored in the way that they've been honored this way. We've heard past administration make pledges. In fact, we've seen horror stories from, our football team. Only, I believe, last year, there was, I think it was the NIA. You attended that event. NIA.
Institute of International
Yes. Affairs. And, it was beautiful to see that ceremony as well. Well done. Kudos to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Well, in South Africa, thousands gathered at the O.R. Tambo International Airport in Johannesburg early this morning to welcome the Bafana after their performance at the AFCON. The bronze medalists were the first South African men's semi-finalists in the AFCON competition in 24 years. The team were greeted by the crowd of supporters and dignitaries. Massive congratulations to the Bafana as well. 24 years. These people brought come on, the bronze medal. This is amazing to see. I love the camaraderie. I love the fact that the fans trooped out. They were thousands. There were a lot of videos, if you could pull some of those up. Ayo, you were saying
this is the real bronze like gold. You know, Mr. Feni has been saying silver like gold, but this is a true representation of bronze like gold. And I have to say that you cannot but praise the South Africans for seeing the light in all that's happened. And I wish, to be honest, Oji, that they did the same for the Super Eagles. Yes, I know we're used to winning trophies, we qualify, but let's not take it for granted. At the beginning of this tournament, the Super Eagles are not given a lot of chances for winning or even getting anywhere close to the finals. We're hopeful, but people had said that the way they were playing, that we might not even make it beyond the quarterfinals. And then we went beyond that to being in the finals against all odds, after all the heavyweights had, fallen out. And it's just wonderful to see that we're still able to get silver. And these South Africans, we beat them. That's why they didn't get to the finals. So we ought to celebrate. I saw the airport welcome of the Super Eagles. I'm glad that the president sort of made amends for it by hosting them and the promises made to them. But I wish we had a more elaborate welcome for them. I don't know if it was deliberate, but we need to honor, we must always see the silver lining, no matter how dark the clouds are, and we look forward to them bringing home the real gold next year.
Next year. But they were also trolling Nigerians on social media. There was one video I saw of a man saying, it's good these Nigerian people did not win because there would have been a lot of noise. A lot of noise on social, we are very loud.
Part of the reason the Super Eagles probably didn't get the crowd at the airport when they returned was they returned at 5 minutes after 12, around midnight. That was when they returned. So there were a few persons there. You imagine that at midnight, most people will be in bed. But what we do not support is the trolling that they have received and the direct personal attacks, particularly on Alex Iwobi. Nigerians should just learn to be sportsmen.
Yes.
You win some, you lose some. That is life. Look at how excited the South Africans are with their bronze medal, and they went to receive them. This is one thing they managed to get after 24 years, and that bronze to them looks like gold. Now, one other thing about that South African squad is that about 10 of the boys that they went to the tournament with play in one club, Mamelodi Sundown. They play in the local league. They are not foreign players, foreign imports. So, and the lesson is, how do we develop the local league in Nigeria that will be able to go to international competitions, and one club, two clubs can supply the team instead of our continued reliance on foreign-based players whose contributions, whose sacrifice we don't even appreciate enough. It is therefore a good thing that the federal government of Nigeria has taken the option of recognizing and celebrating the Super Eagles and making silver also look like gold. We have made the point. The land and the flat allocation should be made available expeditiously. And it was a good thing that the minister of the FCT, Nyesom Wike, was at that occasion, and we were told that he already handed over forms. Those forms should be treated. They should not stay in files. In fact, by a week's time, they should get their allocations and all that so that we can have proper closure in this regard. Now, I made a point earlier that it's good to give them national honor, but we are not giving them money. Ivory Coast, after the victory lap, celebrating the gold that they won, promised the players $82,000 each, and also apartments of the same value. South Africa is planning to give the Bafana $52,000 each for the bronze that they won. In the Nigerian list of gifts, I have not had any amount to be given to them directly. However, for being runners-up, the Super Eagles have won for themselves $7 million. $4 million. The Ivorians will get $7 million. I think the South Africans will get $2.5 million. Also, DR Congo will get $2.5 million for getting to the level of the third place playoffs. But then, congratulations to the Super Eagles, and thank you, President TINUBU, for that effusive recognition of their efforts and commitment.
Well said, Dr. Abati.